Operation Fishbowl, 1962. In the volatile days of the Cold War, when the United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a relentless struggle for global supremacy, a series of high-altitude nuclear tests was conducted under the ominous code name Operation Fishbowl. Officially, these tests were part of an effort to understand the effects of nuclear detonations in the upper atmosphere. But beneath the veil of national security, there were whispers of a far more sinister objective, one that involved testing the limits of Earth's atmosphere and possibly probing something far beyond human understanding. Operation Fishbowl was a subset of Project Dominic, a larger series of nuclear tests conducted by the United States in 1962. The operation consisted of multiple high-altitude detonations, each one designed to study the effects of nuclear explosions in the ionosphere and the consequences for communications, satellites, and missile defense systems. But according to declassified documents and insider testimonies, these tests may have had a hidden purpose: to assess the existence of an invisible barrier that surrounds Earth, a barrier that some believe may be part of a controlled system designed to contain humanity within the boundaries of our own planet. The most infamous test in Operation Fishbowl was Starfish Prime, conducted on July 9, 1962. A 1.4 megaton nuclear warhead was launched aboard a Thor rocket and detonated at an altitude of 250 miles above the Pacific Ocean. The resulting explosion created a dazzling display of auroras that lit up the night sky, visible as far away as Hawaii and New Zealand. But what followed was even more unsettling. An artificial radiation belt was formed around the Earth, disrupting communications, disabling satellites, and producing electromagnetic pulses that interfered with electrical systems thousands of miles away. Publicly, Starfish Prime was portrayed as a scientific experiment gone awry, with unexpected consequences that underscored the dangers of nuclear tests in space. But some theorists believe that the real purpose of Starfish Prime and the other fishbowl tests was to probe the limits of the so-called Van Allen radiation belts, the protective layers of charged particles that surround the Earth. But what if the Van Allen belts were not just a natural phenomenon? What if they were an artificial construct, a containment system designed to prevent humanity from escaping Earth's boundaries? Conspiracy theorists point to the unusual timing of Operation Fishbowl, which coincided with growing concerns within the U.S. government about unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, and unexplained signals detected from space. Some believe that Operation Fishbowl was not just about studying the effects of nuclear explosions. It was a desperate attempt to break through a cosmic quarantine, a barrier that had been established by an unknown intelligence to keep humanity isolated. Adding fuel to this theory is the fact that after Starfish Prime and subsequent tests, there were reports of unexplained anomalies detected by monitoring stations around the world. Strange signals, unusual energy patterns, and disruptions in Earth's magnetic field were recorded, but the findings were quickly classified and buried under layers of national security. Did Operation Fishbowl accidentally trigger a response from an unknown force? And if so, what was the message that was sent back? Further complicating the narrative is the theory that Operation Fishbowl was part of a larger effort to weaponize space. Some insiders claim that the U.S. government was exploring the possibility of using nuclear detonations to create artificial barriers in space, barriers that could protect against potential extraterrestrial threats or prevent incoming objects from breaching Earth's atmosphere. If true, this would suggest that the United States was not just preparing for a terrestrial Cold War, but for a cosmic conflict that the public was never meant to know about. But perhaps the most chilling aspect of Operation Fishbowl lies in the aftermath. Despite the catastrophic consequences of the tests, which caused widespread damage to satellites and disrupted global communications, the government pressed forward with its space-based military ambitions. Could this be because the tests revealed something that could not be ignored? Something that confirmed that Earth is not as isolated as we once believed? To this day, the true objectives behind Operation Fishbowl remain shrouded in secrecy. While official reports frame the tests as misguided scientific experiments, the classified documents that lie buried within government archives may tell a different story, one that involves a hidden struggle to breach a cosmic boundary, a desperate attempt to unravel the secrets of our confinement, and a warning that humanity may not be alone. The echoes of Operation Fishbowl still reverberate through history, a haunting reminder that some truths may be too dangerous to reveal. As we look to the stars with dreams of exploring distant worlds, the unanswered question lingers. Are we being kept here for our own protection? Or are we prisoners in a cosmic cage, watched by forces beyond our comprehension? The truth may be out there, but for now, it remains locked behind a veil of secrecy, just beyond the reach of those who dare to seek it.